Hey you guys, welcome to my studio. So one of the things that my students had suggested I do, and my mentors who were once my students, who are now my mentors, which are like Ryan Chenier and Corey Pac-Man, is to just go ahead and, when I'm doing my normal homework, to just go ahead and record it. So that's what I'm doing. Now, I think the interesting part, hopefully for you guys on this, is that you're actually in my studio. So this could be really late at night or in the morning. But I live in my studio. I love it. It's my paradise. Before all the crazy lectures that you guys, everybody's so used to and offended by and everything to keep you awake, uh, nobody understands it. An animator works in a cubicle. So my life is in a cubicle. So I set up my studio to be like a cubicle. And, I've got my easel, I got my desks, I have a couple thousand books, and I have silence. So as a professional artist, sometimes, I'm going to do a new pose here. I'm just working off some photos that I like. As a professional artist, you don't talk much. You work. And you study. You can't be talking while you do that. So what we're going to do is take you into the real world, not that crazy stuff that was all an act, and just draw together. Oftentimes I'll have my headphones on and we'll work together. Okay, so here we go. Okay, just about done. So what I study nonstop, whether it be in my sketchbook, which I'll be showing you a lot of my sketchbooks. I'm very lucky. Some people would call it blessed, but I would call it lucky that I'm surrounded by people who, are such great craftsmen and let me use their work, so I'll be showing you some really wonderful sketchbooks. But what we study is head drawing, figure drawing, perspective, which I'm going to do a lot of that, landscape composition, value, and color. And with that, you can do everything. So I kind of laugh in my classroom when people go, well, I'm studying a storyboard. And then they do boards, but they don't draw well, so the boards, they don't look, I don't know, they're not entertaining, they can't get the information down there. I'm going to do a reclining pose. But, if they had their head drawing down or their figure drawing and their perspective, man, I'm partially there. And then landscape composition, that's where we all fit in. And then value, of course, and color. So I don't know about you guys, but I mean that's what I just study. When I get to the airport on Friday morning, I'm pretty much a recluse. I find with the typical corners that I go to. I set up a little studio, and I draw and I study all the same stuff. If I take a break, from work, I'll kind of set up kind of a little setup, kind of like the airport, and on my floor. And I'll study. I'll go out in the backyard and I study. If I exercise, I study. And I think the one thing that most people find kind of strange is that whether I'm studying or working, it's in silence. So, as a professional artist working in my field, which I love, dearly love, it's a passion. I work in forensics. I go 2 or 3 days without talking, and then I go to my school and, have fun, enjoy the kids, and then back to silence. So I think this will be fun, and it'll get you into the studio. Okay? So we'll send this off to Corey. This is our first one, but we're going to do all kinds of stuff. We might spend an hour, on a figure drawing, or an hour on a head drawing, or a pastel. And it's all practice. And then the drawings just get put up on the wall or shown to my students at my school and put up on the wall at San Jose. And then they get shoved on a shelf. For the San Jose kids who are watching this is your homework that I am doing. I do all the homework that I require. And for any of you who are in any way misguided or confused, this is your teacher. Pretty quiet, pretty reclusive, and as far as all the crazy stuff that we did for all those years, it was a joke. All right, you guys, I'll see you on Friday, and I'll see my other students. And for everybody else, that's not close by, send Corey, send him an email. He said he wants emails, and hopefully this, along with the videos, can get you guys where you need to go. I think art school is way expensive, so let's see what we can do to get you guys to your goals and live your dreams. All right? Have fun, you guys. Take care.